Hey guys, this is going to be a quick video, I promise, but I wanted to show you how I end up with so many projects on the homestead.
Let me tell you something funny that happened while I was picking up the walnuts. I decided that while I was picking them up, I would go ahead and clean this area because the chickens have been getting out and they have basically torn this area up. There's feathers everywhere. So I said, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a rake while I'm here. Now I cleaned up that section over there. I had a sink that I made there. Well, that was a bad idea because the chickens were roosting on top of it instead of going in at night. So it was covered with crap. So I pulled the sink apart, and as I was doing it, this is the base that was on the sink. It broke apart on me. Now, let me show you what happened when it broke apart. When it broke apart, it landed like that. When it broke apart, it landed like that. And I was on the tractor and looking at it, thinking I didn't remember building it in two pieces, but obviously I did. Now I only used scrap pieces and I didn't even cut pieces. I just picked up pieces and put them together. But when it fell apart like that, I looked at it and said, that looks like a table and a bench to me. I don't know if it looks like that to y'all, but that's what I see. Let me show you. Now, I was never in jeopardy of throwing that away. That's wood. I would have taken it apart and reused the pieces at some point. But when it fell and I looked at it, I said, wow, I can put some pieces on the top of there to make the, well, let me get out of the way. I can put some pieces on the top and make a tabletop, stiffen up the middle, put some pieces of wood on top of that bench, and have a table and bench somewhere around here. So you know what? We gonna jimmy rig that. Stay tuned for that project. And hopefully these walnuts can play a part in that.
And this is how you keep accumulating projects on the homestead. Bye-bye for now.